Hey, welcome back everybody for another episode in my Shining the Holy Ark walkthrough. So we're about to take on the Tower of Illusion, the second to last dungeon in the game, and man, it is a doozy. Don't let the 12 or 13 minute video fool you. You're going to be in this area for a while. So first thing we're going to want to do is head over to the tool shop and buy your gravity stone back in case you sold it, because you're going to need it for this dungeon to complete it. So we need to complete a little puzzle here to make this tower pop up. Read all the stones and get the clues, or step on that stone, turn left, go all the way down, strafe right all the way, walk backwards, and strafe left 4 times, turn around, walk backwards again, turn left and run forward, and that's how you do that. Nice and easy. Enjoy the throwback music to Shining in the Darkness. So first off, we're going to want to head to this statue over here and check him out because he is hiding an elixir. And then we're going to want to come over to this lever over here and yank on it, which is going to move the paths on the floor that you see, the little treadmills or whatever you want to call them. So head over to this one, walk across, and then we're going to end up eventually coming over here. You're going to want to head over that one, pull the lever on the wall. Just going to change the flow so you can't go that way, go back around, and run around there, and get this chest over here, which is going to contain a mithril ingot. And head back around, and just complete the circle, and that's how you get out of this. Not so bad. We're going to head back to that statue that we nabbed something from earlier. And head over that path and pull this lever on the wall over here, which will drop some stairs behind you. You're basically just going to want to head up there, grab an item, and head back out. So go up. Run all the way around to the other side. And check out the thing in the floor. Grab yourself the lunar shard. And head back down the stairs and go back to the first floor. There's a couple of puzzles that are going to involve putting those shards in a couple places. It's not too bad. And check out this statue over here for another pixie. Yeah, the puzzles are not so bad in this one, but it is a little bit of like going up and down floors. And since there's 7 floors here, I didn't mention that earlier, it's going to be a timely process. So pull this lever on the wall. I just showed on the map where it is, I believe. And then we're going to go across this path until we end up getting to this lever over here. We're going to want to pull that. And then we end up over here. We're going to go down this path until we get to this area. And check out the wall for another pixie. And down around to the south, we're going to find this long path that takes us to this chest, which contains the Force Blade, which is an awesome upgrade. Head over to here and pull this lever. Might be a little confusing to get over here easily, but it's fairly straightforward if you follow the path, I think. Then turn around and head over the floor and up the steps. Now we're on the second floor. This floor is pretty straightforward. Just keep going until you get to this point. So you can pull this lever. Every floor is going to be a little different. The next couple of floors are not so fun. So head up this step. Head up these steps. Now we're on the 3rd floor where we're going to encounter panels on the floor which basically just spin you around and disorient you. It's really freaking annoying, and you just got to keep using your map because everything looks the same, so it can get tiresome pretty quickly. Check out this statue for a power juice. Then come all the way around to this side and check out this chest for some dragon mail. Check out this statue for a potion. And then over this little alcove. Oh, that's where that was. Now we're over here. We're going to check out this other statue for a protect milk. Then head over here and pull this lever, which are going to drop the stairs that take us up to the 4th floor. And they are located over here. So let's head up to the 4th floor. There's going to be a point where we drop down and get another item. I think that's on this floor. We'll find out in a moment. So now on the 4th floor, we're going to head over to this chest over here, open it up and grab ourselves an elixir. And then this chest over here is going to contain an angel's robe. It kind of quick cuts to these chests because it's fairly straightforward on this floor. You got a button in the floor that's going to open doors again, reminiscent of the East Shrine. So step on it and run through until you get to this lever over here. Pull that baby. That's going to drop the stairs to floor 5. Now from over here, we're going to head to this statue. Find the pixie that's hiding out there. And then this hole over here, we are going to drop down so we can grab an item that we couldn't get to before. It's a pretty good item, and it's worth it, so we might as well jump down. So now, on the 3rd floor, right here that we couldn't get to before, we're going to open that chest. And then we're going to drop down again. We grab ourselves a light of hope. We're going to drop down again and then work our way back up. You want to turn around, drop down that hole. It's going to bring us to the 2nd floor. And then I'm pretty sure you can get your way back up to the 4th. It's a new area, but we'll explore that later on, I believe. For now, let's just focus on getting back to the 4th floor and heading to these stairs over here. And heading up to the 5th floor. I don't believe this floor has too much. First, we're going to come over to this alcove and check out the wall for another pixie. And then running around and getting to this statue for an energy bread. To this chest for another holy rain. And then to the center, where we're going to find this thing on the floor again that looks reminiscent of floor 2. And we're going to pop our piece of the puzzle we have in there, which is going to lower the ceiling, which will allow us to get to the steps that are going to drop. That we could not have gotten to before. Or rather, we couldn't get to the floor above. So, head over to this lever, pull it. That's going to drop some more steps. And we're going to head up them to floor 6. We're going to go up. The floors are getting smaller and easier to navigate, so over here we're going to find a chest that is going to contain the other piece of the puzzle. We need to pop in the puzzle piece on floor 2, the solar shard. And it's over to these. Oh, sorry, we got to go back down to the 1st floor. Back to these stairs over here, if you remember. And we're going to head up there to the 2nd floor again and pop our piece of the puzzle into the corresponding hole. And this is going to end up draining the water and creating a hole for us to get to the 7th floor eventually. So we're going to finally make our way to the 2nd floor the other way. And there are some chests we can get here for the Shining Mail. By going down the steps that used to be filled with water, we can access these now. And then this chest over here is going to contain an elemental orb. Go down these steps and you'll be staring this spiral in the face, which is going to take us to the end of this dungeon pretty much and onto our boss. For now, we're going to go over to this hole and drop down it, which is technically dropping up it. So this is going to take us to the final floor of the dungeon that we couldn't get to before. I believe that's why there are no steps on floor 6. Take that wild ride. Oh, there must be, because we're on floor 6. Then head through the spiral that was right in front of you. Come around the bend. And we're going to end up taking a step forward and fighting our boss for the Tower of Illusion. So after you defeat him, we're going to come around the corner until we see this guy pop up. You've probably seen him a few times already. I just kept him out of the video. And we're going to take this teleporter up to the 7th floor of the Tower of Illusion. Meet this fellow. Have a little interaction. Progress the storyline. And after all that is said and done, we can just return out of here and head back down the path, which will have this symbol floating there, and that's going to take us back to Enrich. I don't know if we can ever come back here, actually. I haven't tried, but this might also be another point of no return, so make sure you've gotten all the items and everything from the shop just in case. Don't quote me on that, though. So now we're back in Enrich. We can actually head over to the throne room and see a little cutscene that you might have missed out on if you had just, like, followed the next point and left. So, on the next episode, and the final episode, we're going to take on the last dungeon in the game and close out this walkthrough. Thanks for coming by. See you next time. Peace out.